a festival I went to yesterday. It's called the Obashira Matsuri, and it was held in a small village called Chino. It was an amazing festival, and you will see lots of film and pictures of it, but I just wanted to explain basically what I did that day. So first I woke up really early because we had to take a bus and a train to this Chino village. I got up around 6:30 and I met everyone outside the dormitory at 7:45, and we walked down to the bus station, took the bus and then to the train. When we first got onto the train, it was really quiet. I mean, it was a little bit full, but it wasn't anything special. But by the time we arrived at Chino station, it was amazing. It was like being in Tokyo. It was just people everywhere and were squashed up. I had nothing to hold on to. It was like being in Tokyo again. The girl that I went with, Yukari, she's my tutor, she said that in the time that she's lived in Matsumoto, she has never seen it this full, and she says this is, you know, amazing how many people came. She explained that apparently this festival is really popular in the Nagano region. Probably the reason why there were so many people is that this festival only happens once every 7 years. So a lot of people turned up, you know, to see it. So it took us forever to get to the station, just from the train to the top of the station because of so many people. And we all walked down to watch the festival. This festival is, okay, what happens is that in a Japanese temple there is a log. I don't know if this is for everyone or just this village, but there's a log, and they believe that God is in this log, and they change the log every 7 years. Was it 6? I can't remember. 7 years I think it is. So this festival is basically them chucking out the old log and putting a new one in, but because this log is meant to have God in it, it's a very big affair. So what they do is, I don't know why they do this, but they get the old, maybe they get the, I don't know, they get a log and then they put 2 branches on like that, so the log is like this and the branches like that, and there's, you know, 2 at each end, and there's men on them, and they have flags and they're dressed up, and then I don't know why they rock the log, and you'll see them with the flags going up and then the flags going down. By the way, I'm really sorry about the quality of the video. It was really windy, and so it was really hard to get a stable shot. So anyway, so the men on the log and it's rocking, and the flag's going up and down, you can hear the yo-ho-ho, and after doing this for so long, it's insane how long they do this for, then they cut the rope that keeps the tree in place, and they ride the log down. Now I didn't get any video of this because it actually happened quite spontaneously. There wasn't any count up to it, but what they do is they're on the log and then they stand still and then they go, oh, and then they cut the log, the rope, and the log slides down the hill, and they have to, I guess, keep it steady. Sounds crazy to me, and I'm sure it sounds crazy to you. Even people in Japan thought this was a really weird ceremony, and it's actually advertised as one of the most eccentric festivals of Japan. Yeah, so on the first try, they did 2 times. The first try, the balance wasn't very good and it tipped over. I don't know if someone got hurt, I hope not, but it tipped over. And then the second time, they rode it down, and it was fine, you know, they stayed up straight and it just went slid down the hill. Yeah. And by that point I thought it was done, and it was cold and horrible and the wind was so strong. Ugh. I don't know if you can see, but I actually got sunburnt, and it's a really awful sunburn. I hate getting sunburnt on my face because it looks like you're blushing unprettily. You know that full facial blush when you're really embarrassed and your whole neck and your face goes red, you know. But this is the awful blush that comes across here. Really awful. I hate sunburn and it hurts. Anyway, I don't know if that was from the sun or from the wind, who knows. Yeah, by that time I was cold but I was having a good time with the people, you know. I've come to think that that these sort of festivals are kind of only attended to spend time with people, because when you think about it, all we did was we waited like 2 to 3 hours for this log to slide down this hill. But in the meantime, while we were waiting, I had some really fun conversations with people, you know. It's very, very interesting. The people around me are very jovial, very happy and ready to laugh and eager to make jokes. Yeah, so continuing now, I thought we were done, but apparently there was something else. So we walked down this street, and it curves, and then they've got a log there. I don't know where these logs are or what, you know. Obviously they're for the temple, but I don't know if they're the old ones or new ones, but they've got the log there with the rope on it. And and everyone was like touching it and stuff like that, and the girls around me touched it as well. And then the guy comes over, I didn't touch it, but the guy comes over and he goes, I can't remember what he said, but I understood that if you touch it, you're more likely to be with child. I think it's something to do with fertility. And all the girls were like, oh no. And then the guys were making jokes of it and, you know, rubbing it and stuff like that. It was quite funny. And there was also some kids dancing. They were very, very cute. Yeah, so we went past them, I went down the road, and then everyone was gathering at this river, and you know, we were sitting there and I'm going, what's happening? And I got the gist that basically they're bringing the log across the river, and what it is it's kind of hard to explain. But on the log, the guys are back onto the log with the two pieces at the end, and they're holding on to it, but this time it's being pulled across the river. And I don't know why, and I mean it was so cold that day that it was an icy chill, and I don't know why, but there was these guys with no clothes, they've got like diapers on, you know, the Japanese diaper, but they get into the water and it was so cold, I couldn't believe it. And then they pull the log across the river and up the bank again, and I don't know what that's meant to achieve, but that's a festival. It was very interesting. I mean, if you ever get an opportunity to go to a festival, go to one, but my advice is don't expect it to be something amazing and, you know, beautiful or something like that. You know, I think people go there for the how fun it is and maybe to support their culture or something like that. But yes, it was very fun. I really enjoyed myself and I would go again, even though at one point I was so cold, I was shivering, I could not move and I could not feel my feet. I hate the cold. But yeah, it was a great day, and we walked back and we took the train back, and you know, it was just, everyone was tired. By that stage, everyone was so tired, and it was nice to get home and have a sleep, but it was a really great festival. I'm so glad I got a chance to see it.